Hey, Taylor here with TnT Salons. I'm real excited today because we're going to be doing a new cut, what is now the latest trend, and it's the old cut, the mullet, what is making a comeback. It is a happening haircut now in the hair business. So what we're going to do is a three-part series. We're going to start out today, and I'm going to cut what's called a shaggy mullet. From there, we'll do two more mullets, and we'll be showing you how to and why. The mullet was a popular haircut which started probably in the late 1970s. It was popular through about 1991, 92 when the show Friends came out. The Rachel was a popular haircut and the mullet fell out. So now we're going to reintroduce that and we'll get started here shortly. Thank you. All right, so we're going to get started. So the first thing you want to do on all these type of haircuts is you're going to take the bang section out. So we're going to go about 2 inches back and we're going to come over to the corner of the eye. My next section will go from the temple area to right in front of the ear. I always start these haircuts in the front. And the reason I do that is because I'm not sure of the length what's going to be in the back. So we're going to take that section. We're going to comb this forward. This is going to determine the length on our side. We're going to start right around the cheekbone, and that will be our first cut. Right there. So that's going to be the length on the sides. And now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go in and get our back length. So now our next section is going to come from the bang all the way to the back. So we'll take about an inch wide section all the way down to the back. And we're just going to keep connecting and cutting those sections. So my next section, I'll pull out. I'm going to graduate that section a little bit. Come right here. There's my guideline. And I will cut. Come right to the top of the ear. I'm going to cut. And now from here, I want to slope down to our length in the back. So now I'm going to comb this down. Here is my length right here. And so I just want to come in here and slide down to that length. And there we have it. That is our section. Now we just take these sections and we just work our way down, and we'll repeat for the other side. Then we'll connect the bang. All right, so here we are on our third section. We'll comb that down. We're just going to follow our guidelines. Basically, it's going to be short in front of the ear. So we're going to take this. We're going to graduate this using the roll of the head. Comb it out. There's my guideline. And cut. Come down right on top of the ear. And this is where we'll end right here. And now from here, we're going to come down. And we're going to slide all the way down into our length. So we'll just come down all the way, and there's our length. And we'll just continue on. Here we are now. We're at our fourth section. We'll be doing the same thing. This whole section in front of the ear is our shorter section. We'll graduate that with the roll of the head. There's our guideline. We'll cut that. We're going to come right up above the ear. That's where the short stops. Right there. Now we'll come down and we'll slide into our length. There it is right there. We'll just slide right down like this. And there you go. So now you're starting to see it take shape. There's the short and there's the long. All right, this will be our last section on this side, and then we'll just repeat on the next side. So here we are, last section. This is all the section in front of the ear. We're going to comb this out using the roll of the head. Cut. Cut. Now come all the way down and slide down into your length. And there you have the side is starting to take shape. Now, I'm going to go ahead and connect the bang, and then we'll do the other side. So now what I'm going to do is take the bang out. Gonna take this half of the bang, I'll pin this back, and now I have any length I can go with the bang. I can do anything I want here. So for right now, I'm gonna come in here, gonna take a little subsection, we'll pin this back. Here's my side section, here's my bang. I'm gonna put a little bit of water on this. And now I'll comb the bang down. Here's my side length, here's my bang length, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna point cut into the side. And there we have it. Now we've connected everything. So this will be my next cut. I'll come right in here. This is what's left over of the bang section. We'll pull that down. We'll use the roll of the head. Hold this out. We will point cut. And now we've cut the whole side, and we'll just repeat the other side. Once we've got this side and that side done, then we'll go through and we'll do the layering. Now we have both sides cut. We have our bangs cut. As you can now see, here is the line of the haircut. I always leave the back for the last because that way I can determine the length once I see what the sides are looking like. We never know what the length is going to look like, so I never cut that first. Now I have all the options. So what we'll do is we'll go through, we're going to cut off probably about 1.5 inches of the length. After that, then we're going to go back and we're going to do some shag layering, which is basically your square layering. So I'm going to cut the back real quick, a couple of inches. Cut the back, we're just going to zip off 1.5 inches, 2 inches real quick, nothing fancy here. Just going to comb it down. Okay, now we're finished with the back, and you can see our nice angle sloping down to the back. Now I have a choice here. I can either take this corner off or I can leave the corner. For this particular look, we're going to leave the corner. Now, I want to show you the difference between the modern mullet and the old mullet. In the old days, in the 90s and 80s, all the difference is we would take and style this, and we would just brush everything to the back, and that's how we would style it. Today's mullet is going to be more brushed down, and so today when we style it, we'll do it down. I'm going to finish the other side, and now we're going to fix them to start on the layering on the top. Now we're going to start on the layering. This is square layering. This is where we're going to get the shag from. So the shag layering is square layering. We're just going to pull the hair straight up. Going to leave it about 4 to 5 inches long, and we're just going to come straight across the top. Going to continue straight across, everything straight up. This is your imaginary line right here. I'm just going to go out. This is my imaginary line. Nothing layered below that. So straight out like that. Now I'll take my next section, come straight across, pick it up to that last section. We're going to come straight up. And here we are with our square layering again. Come straight across. We'll do some texturizing in a minute. Straight across. There's the imaginary line. Everything straight up. If it meets the line, cut it off. If not, leave it alone. This will be our last section where we'll have any hair. What we'll reach, probably maybe one more. Straight up. Continue straight up. All the way back to the crown. Straight up. And let's see if we have any more what'll reach. We have a few pieces what'll reach, so we're going to go straight up again. Straight up. And there's our imaginary line. So this is what we just did, just square layering. Now I'll do the other side, and then we'll put some layering on the sides as well as some texturizing. Okay, now what we're going to do, we've got the whole top square layered. Now what we're going to do is texturize the whole top. Same sectioning, but we're going to break up the ends and let the haircut shag on out. And there you have it, the shaggy mullet. I'm going to do one other thing, and then we'll get her blown dry. I'm going to take some of this weight out right around her face, and I'm going to use a razor to do that. So I'm going to just take a little section here. I'm going to take the bang section out. And I'm going to take this section just right in front of the ear. I'm going to pin that out. And now I'm just going to take my razor and remove this weight right here. As you can see, that just softens it around the hairline. I can drop this down, and now you can see the whole haircut. All right, that's good. I'm going to do this. You don't have to do it. All right, here we are with the finished shaggy mullet. As you can see, this is the newest, trendiest look. It really looks awesome. And just imagine what some really great looking hair color would look like on here. So we're going to color this next and show you how you can really take this to the next level. Stay tuned for our next class. We'll be starting that soon. Thank you.